And we are live. Hello and welcome to Coach Grethe's YouTube channel. Today we have a very special treat for you. We are going to do a belief code demo. And I'm lucky to have a volunteer here with me today to be my belief code demo person. So Simeon, would you like to introduce yourself?
Thank you so much for having me on today, Grethe, and it's such an honor to get a session from you. My name's Simeon. I'm a body code and belief. I'm studying the belief code at the moment, and yeah, thank you so much for having me on, Greta.
My
Um,
pleasure. And I just recently found out that you're also studying to be a chiropractor, which is really cool because that's Dr. Nelson's background as well.
yeah, I do just love the chiropractic, and I enjoyed so much. So I've also worked as a personal trainer and massage therapist, and I did massage in a chiropractic clinic, and I was just so inspired by how much people were getting better. So yeah, it's a fantastic technique, and I'm really looking forward to getting qualified with it. And it's amazing to you know, I think people need help on all different health aspects, and it's phenomenal the work you're doing with helping people to remove subconscious blocks in order to move forward with life with ease.
All right. Well, thank you. So, for anyone who doesn't know what the belief code is, it is an energy healing modality developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson with Discover Healing. It's level 3 of a system where level 1 is emotion code, level 2 is body code, and level 3 is belief code. So, with the emotion code, you can find and release trapped negative emotions in the energy body. With the body code, you can find and release any trapped negative energies whatsoever in your energy body. And with the belief code, you can find and release any negative programs, beliefs that you have in your subconscious mind. And that is really cool because our beliefs are the blueprint for our lives. Our beliefs are the filter through which we experience our reality. So basically, if you can control your beliefs, you can control your lives or your life. In this video today, I thought I was going to start by explaining what a belief system looks like. Then I want to show you the structure of the belief code very briefly. And then we're going to do a case study with Simeon. And you have a few different goals or issues in mind that we're going to muscle test to see where to start. Do you have anything to add before I show the belief tree?
I just want to say, when I've been doing some of the belief code on myself, it's so surprising how bad some of the subconscious beliefs can be around, financial aspects and relationship aspects, apologies, which can really interfere with creating what we want. So I'm so excited to have a session with you today. And see what comes up and how it can help me move forward.
Amazing. Thank you. Now, let me share the belief tree. So here, this is a representation of what a faulty belief system looks like in your subconscious mind. So as you can see, there are 4 layers. And if we start with the bottom, actually, we start with the soil. This is where we can find the faulty core identity. This is the origin story of the belief. And these beliefs often come from childhood when we absorb ideas and beliefs without question. So these are usually very old beliefs and they're very close to our identity. This is just how I am. This is just who I am. The next level is the faulty core belief, which is represented by the roots. And when the negative beliefs are reinforced and supported by negative emotions or other negative energies, they can grow and they can become whole belief systems. So not just one belief, but more than one. Then when we move further up the subconscious mind and further up the belief tree, we find the limiting beliefs in the trunk. And these are beliefs that are still deep enough that you might not be consciously aware of them. But if you look at your life and what's working and what's not working, it often makes sense when you look at the limiting beliefs that you have there. The top of the belief system or the belief tree is the canopy where we find the negative programs. And these often are the negative self-talk and the negative chatter in your mind. So when these come up, oftentimes you can recognize them. And I alluded to the belief tree also showing you how deep in your subconscious mind the different negative beliefs are. So the canopy are like the closest to your consciousness, while the faulty core identity is the deepest level and hardest to know about, unless, of course, you have access to the belief code. So let me see if I can show you the belief code. As I just wanted, I'm gonna share my screen while I'm doing the demo, but I wanted to give you a little insight into how the belief code looks. There you go. So once you sign up for the belief code course, the belief code is going to show up in your body code app. So you can see here emotion code, body code, and belief code. There are 7 categories in the belief code. And inside of these categories are about 3,000 different beliefs. So in order to find negative belief, we go to the belief code and we ask, is it on the left or the right? And then we will find out what category it is in. And one thing I find really cool about how the beliefs are organized in the belief code is that there is more information to find here than simply the negative beliefs. So there are 7 categories, and these categories are related to our 7 chakras. So we start here at the top, crown chakra, and then we move down through the third eye, the throat chakra, heart, solar plexus, the sacral chakra, and the root chakra. So already here, when you figure out what category your belief is, there is some information, which I find really fascinating. So let's say we're here, we're in the love category. Then there are subcategories, which gives us even more information. So let's say we're in the self-love category. There's even more information. So what's really cool is that Discover Healing, when they put these beliefs into systems, they've related them not only to the chakra, but also to gland connections. So the different categories have different gland connections, different muscle connections, and different system connections. And also, they're related to one of the levels in Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So there's a lot of information even before you figured out what the belief is. And I find that really cool. And then, as you can see here, there are different types of belief systems. And we're not going to go into them, but there's the basic belief system, which looks like the tree that I just showed you. There's a split belief system, which means that the soil and the roots are the same, but then the tree is kind of split into 2. There's the parallel, which means simply 2 trees next to each other, or 3, there can be more than 2. The tangled, which starts out with different soil and roots, but then is intertwined at the top. And then the partial, which can kind of be symbolized by like a rubble of just parts of tree. And we usually see those in people who have done a lot of work on themselves. So they have already taken out a lot of the beliefs in a belief system, and there are a few left that it's just like a rubble of wood, a pile of wood. So that's a lot of information before we even got into the beliefs. So then we have a list of negative statements, different sections, and there we go. The list of the beliefs, and we use muscle testing again to find which one it is. And the cool thing here is there are corresponding positive beliefs with all the negative beliefs. So we
That's the
can actually,
funnest part afterwards, Greta, isn't it? Putting in all of the positive ones afterwards.
yes. And that can be done in different ways. We can figure out what negative belief we're replacing and go find that one, or we can simply muscle test our way to just find what is the best positive belief. And that's what I tend to do because it's faster. Either way, the belief code with muscle testing is going to help us find the best belief to replace that negative belief with. So there it is, the structure of the belief code. Is there anything you want to add before we start with your session?
In regard to the belief code,
Sure.
well, I think it's a lovely explanation you've done, and you've gone into so much detail. And I think it's just important to say that the associations, when we're decoding it further, for the negative belief system, we go through the emotion code and the body code, usually in the energy sections, and we decode that further and remove any elements holding that negative belief in place.
Exactly. That's a very good clarification. So you're ready to start?
Yeah, yeah.
Go for it. Let me.
So I guess there's one of three elements. It's either going to be, I have a feeling that the course and the study is the most important thing.
Okay.
So course or study, and the second one is going to be, I guess, financial, with developing, you know um, to make the course easier, and I guess third one, relationships. So when I muscle tested myself, I got the course the strongest, but I want to leave it completely open.
Okay. So let me list them. So you said the course, and you said what was the second thing you said?
Financial goals.
And the third one was relationships
Yeah.
or relationship. Where are we at?
Relationship. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah,
That's
yeah. Yeah,
romantic
that's better.
romantic relationship.
Yeah, romantic relationship. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So before we start, then may I have your permission so I can muscle test on your behalf?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
My name is Greta. My name is Simeon. Can you please say the word yes
Yes.
and the word no?
No?
Awesome. Thank you. We have a connection. So we are going to figure out which one of these three is going to be the priority for you today. So which one will be for your highest and best good to work on today? And I'm also getting a strong for the first one, of course. So that's the one we're going to start working on. And before we do, let's do what Dr. Bradley says. Close our eyes for a second and ask for some help from above. So whatever that means to you, go ahead and do that. Thank you. Okay. So do you have, let me have a look. Do you have a belief system related to your course and to finishing it and going through it in a manner that serves you and that's joyful? Yes. And is it a basic belief system? Yes. Okay, so do you have a negative program in this belief system? Yes, you do. So now I'm going to find out which one it is. So what I'll do is I'll ask, is it on the left? No, right? Yes, 1, 2. So it's the love category. Oh, so it's left and 4, so we're in self-love. And what I usually tell my clients is I'm not going to highlight these every time, but while I find the negative statement, feel free to have a look at them. And then I'll go find the statement. So it's in section 4, odd 7. It's I can't have what I need. So I'll do love, self, can't have what I need. Okay. Do you have another negative program in this belief system? Yes. Survival, safety, all is lost. All is lost. Okay. Now let's move on and see, do you have another negative program in this belief system? Yes. Power, effort, and let's see what the statement is. I might as well give up.
That's not good.
Not if you want to complete the course, it isn't.
No.
Okay, let's see if there's any other negative program. Yes, there's another negative program. Survival, control, okay, so let's see what the statement is. I need it now. Okay, do you have another negative program in this belief system? No. Do you have a limiting belief? Yes. So now we've covered the canopy and we're going to move on down to the trunk. Power, change. And let's have a look. I can't tolerate anything new. Which you're gonna get with the course. Okay. It's almost like it's an idea allergy to learning something new, you know? It's interesting. Yeah. Okay. So, do you have another limiting belief in this belief system? Communication, awareness. Oh, come on. Okay, and what's your statement? I'm unorganized and inefficient.
Need to fix that.
Yes. It will definitely help you completing anything you want if you change that.
Yeah, that's a New Year's resolution right there.
Okay, so do you have another limiting belief in this belief system? No. Do you have a faulty core belief in this belief system? Yes. And now we're moving down to the roots. Insight. Okay, illness. Section 2. There is always something wrong with me. How's that for a faulty core belief, Simeon?
Yeah, don't need that moving forward.
No, let's get it out of there. Okay, do you have another faulty core belief? No, do you have a faulty core identity with this belief system? Yes. Communication, expression. I need to avoid saying what?
I'm gonna say what's going on in the world. Probably. Are you getting a positive on that?
Yes.
Yeah. Saying what's going on in the world has definitely gone to my downfall over the last few years.
Mm.
Yeah, it's frightening, isn't it, for people really to say such things? But yeah, I need to stop doing it.
Well, maybe it will serve you more to focus on what's going on in your world.
Absolutely.
Mm. Okay. Is this the complete belief system? Do we need to identify any more beliefs? No. So this is the complete belief system. So in the course, he teaches that when you're looking for how these are all connected, you're asking why. If you're starting from the top or if you're starting from the bottom, you're explaining it and because of this. So if we're starting from the bottom, the core identities, I need to avoid saying what's going on in the world. And because I'm doing this, there is always something wrong with me. And because of that, I'm unorganized and inefficient, and I can't tolerate anything new. And because of that, I can't have what I need. All is lost. I might as well give up, and I need it now.
Yeah, that resonates. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think in a lot of ways, I've thought you can't actually speak about, the amazing, really good things that are going on with the world. I
Mm,
think, I probably, yeah, no, I won't share, but maybe like, in a healing sense of things, there's some amazing things that can, make people brand new very quickly. And on the other hand, there's, like the advanced medical treatment that's intertwined with stem cells um, and
yeah,
yeah, I won't elaborate any further.
I see what you're saying. Sorry, I just had to ask my husband to come get the cat.
And
Okay.
definitely, I need to not say about the things that are, going on that are bad in the world as well. So it
Yeah.
completely resonates.
Because when you focus on something, you're giving it your energy and you're making more of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready to see if there are any associated imbalances with this belief system?
Yeah,
Okay. And are there?
thank you.
Yes. Emotions? Yes. So let's see what associated emotions we have here. So we have B5, unsupported. Unsupported. And the beauty of doing it this way, as opposed to just when you do emotion code, oftentimes you need to figure out what is this related to? When did this happen? What created this emotion? But because we already know that it's associated with these beliefs, when I ask, do we need any more information? I actually get a no. So that means, can we release? Yes, we can. So if you want to release with me, you can, or you can just relax. But I tend to want to participate myself. So if you want, you can swipe 3 times to release the trapped emotion of unsupported.
Is it okay if I focus on with intention each time as well?
Yes, that's okay. You can take a deep
Thank
breath if
you.
you want. Whatever feels good for you. So,
Thank
was
you.
it released? Yes. Do you have another associated imbalance with this belief system and emotion? Yes. Blaming. And we can release. So, let's release blaming. Good. And that's released. Do you have another associated emotion with this belief system? Yes. Crying. And we can release. So releasing crying. Is that released? Yes. Do you have another associated emotion with this belief system? Yes. Humiliation. And we can release. Releasing humiliation. Good. Do you have another associated emotion with this belief system? Yes. And it's terror. And we can release. So releasing the trapped emotion of terror. Released. Good. Fabulous. Do you have another associated emotion? No. Do you have another associated imbalance? Yes. So we're going to the body code. And there. Toxin. Excess. Nutrient toxicity. Okay. So it says too much of a good thing. You can't get too much of a good thing. So nutritional supplements can be toxic if you take too much. Okay. So often from supplements, rarely from food. Okay. It can be from any time in your life. Do we need to know more? No. And we release. So we're going to completely release the energy of this nutrient toxicity, and we're going to ask your body to find and eliminate any physical form that may also be there. 3 swipes to do that. Is that done? Yes. Completely released? Yes. Are there any other associated imbalances? Yes. An energy, offensive, post-hypnotic suggestion, which is basically a negative belief that comes from the outside. I am trapped. I am trapped. So we're going to release that. It's not a belief that you need to carry forward. So we're completely releasing I am trapped. That released?
Thank
Yes.
you.
You're welcome. Do you have another associated imbalance with this belief system? Yes. Another energy. A no will to energy. No will to improve. Okay. Do we need to know more? Can we release? So we're going to release the no will to improve. That released? Yes.
It's good to release that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good. Is there another associated imbalance? Yes. Because what is taking a course if not improving?
Yeah.
A misalignment, chakra, root chakra. All right, so we're going to reset and rebalance your root chakra. 3 swipes. Is your root chakra now reset, rebalanced, and happy? Yes. And as you can see here in the body code, it tells you other things you can do to also help rebalance your root chakra. So spending time outdoors, earthing, grounding, walking barefoot in the grass, which I'm not going to do at the moment because there is so much snow on top of the grass here. But I can hug a tree or stargaze.
I thought you did a lot of time in the saunas and swimming in Norway during the winter.
Well, maybe Norwegians do. Not necessarily all of them all the time. Are there any other associated imbalances with this belief system? Yeah, there is still something. A saboteur. So it's a strong negative energy, usually from someone else, intended to wound or sabotage the recipient. There are different kinds and different ways they can occur. But do we need to know more? We actually don't need to know anymore. So we can go to... I had one once in my back from someone stabbing me in the back. That was interesting.
I think I specifically know what this one is because I know when I did my exam, I did a practical and I pretty much didn't forget anything and I got slated on it.
Okay. What does that
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. So slated as in they gave me basically no marks. But I
Oh.
actually tended to remember more than the examiners in the points that they're meant to check.
Mm-hmm.
So it was definitely felt like a saboteur moment.
I see.
um,
And I'm asking, is that what it's about? And I'm getting a yes. Are you ready to release it?
yes, please.
Let's do it. Releasing the saboteur. Is it released? Yes. Are there any other associated imbalances with this belief system? No. Okay. So now we're going to check if there is a subconscious gap. No, we're not. We're going to release every belief. That's what we're going to do. So now we have released the associated imbalances, which is what is feeding the belief system. Now there is no longer anything, any nutrients to feed this belief tree. So we're now going to release each and every one of these negative beliefs starting from the top. So we're going to release, I can't have what I need. We're going to release, all is lost. Releasing, I might as well give up. Releasing, I need it now. Releasing, I can't tolerate anything new. Releasing, I am unorganized and inefficient. Releasing, there is always something wrong with me. Releasing, I need to avoid saying what's going on in the world. Now, were all of these completely released? Yes.
Thank you,
Good.
Greta.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Now, is there a subconscious map that needs to be mended? A subconscious gap, sorry. Yes, there is. So what does your subconscious mind need? Does it need defragmentation? It wants a replacement belief. So is the best way to simply muscle test our way to one? Yes. So we're in the love category. Others. I trust the beauty and humanity in others.
Very important to trust the plan.
And you know, it's interesting because this isn't necessarily related to being a good student finishing the course, but I feel like it's very much related to the core identity.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So is this safe and appropriate to install this belief? So for fun, can you just say that statement out loud and let me muscle test if you believe it?
I trust the beauty and I trust the beauty in humanity and in others, is it?
Yeah.
I trust the beauty and humanity in others. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's testing week, so no, you don't.
Okay, I don't. Okay,
Sorry,
I'm not. Okay.
busted. But let's change that. So can we install it? So we're going to install this belief. 3 swipes. Couple more for good luck. And then if you can repeat it out loud.
I trust the beauty and humanity in others.
Yes. Awesome. Okay, now is there a subconscious gap? Does your body need any other replacement beliefs? Does your body need a defrag? No. Are we complete? Yes. So now we've actually completely released this belief system, all of these negative beliefs. We've released all of these associated imbalances. And in that hole that was kind of in the ground after we removed that tree, instead we have placed, I trust the beauty and humanity in others.
It's very important.
Yeah. Before I stop the share, is there anything you want to ask or comment about this?
Well, I definitely would have some negative perceptions around, you know, how I guess really bad things get run on autopilot in the world. So that is directly correlating with trusting that I guess the whole awakening and awareness process of how things can be done in a better way as we move into a world we want to create.
Mm, wow.
So it completely correlates. Thank you, Greta.
You're very welcome. Thank you for volunteering to be my belief code demo subject. It takes a bit of vulnerability to have your deepest negative beliefs shared on YouTube, you know? So thank you.
uh, yeah, no, it's fun and it's important to get it out there because a lot more people need to know about this, and because it can help so many people. I think it's a very important job getting it out there.
I completely agree. Do you have any last comments or questions?
On that one, well, I suppose what comes up with that is, I guess, it really does tie down to things that are, done in the world, like, mercury implants and how that affects people's health, and, different aspects like that, or, you know, but I won't get into any details with that because that's going off topic.
Mm, well, um, also before we go, where can people find you if they want to know more about the work that you do?
So my YouTube is Decoding with Simeon, as my name is, and um, my website is rinninwellness.ie, and you can book, body code. I'll be qualified in the belief code in the next week or so. I'm just in the middle of the course at the moment, and um, you can book your free call with me if you have any questions. And thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share. And yeah, it's just so fun to be able to help people and work with them. And yeah, thank you, Greta.
My pleasure. Thank you for being on. I'll put your links in the chat. In the description. I'll put my links in the description. And thank you so much for being here today and for volunteering. And I will see you on your next video and in our next call.
Yeah, awesome. And it was so fun to do our chat today on my channel.
Absolutely. And if you haven't seen that, go over to Simeon's YouTube and watch that as well.
Great. Thank you,
All right.
Greta.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.